What's up, yeah, everybody? This is your guy, William Fry, here with another Williams Rants. My last upload was a little rant on GoDaddy. I went over a little bit of an issue that I've been having and interaction at that point. Said I'd be back with the rest of the messages that myself and one of the reps had over there. Little bit of background. Had them create a website for me, which they did. Also have quite a few domain names that go through them, and one of the issues that I've had is a particular domain name not forwarding to the website that it's supposed to be forwarding to, and apparently GoDaddy used that domain name in their back end. I'm assuming that it's related to the GoDaddy payments that I also utilize on this website. So there have been a number of issues, and it's not recent, but this is the interaction I had on, actually looks like 1 week ago. It was last Friday, May 10th, no, Saturday rather, in the morning. The first two text messages that I'm gonna read those back to you, just to put everything all in one thing, because this was like one shot, probably about 20-30 minutes back and forth with this particular GoDaddy rep. So I woke up in the morning, like I said, I was checking, making sure that my forwarding worked. Of course, it still didn't work. So I called up GoDaddy with my issue. Okay, it's not working. They insist that the issue is on my side. Excuse me, it's not on my side. So I called him up, and in the middle of that call, the rep was actually doing stuff in the background. I was on hold, but in the middle of that call, I got an inbound call from another social media company from TikTok. So I had to take that because it was involving money also. So I took that because it was more important at the time. So I took the call from TikTok, got that taken care of. In the meantime, while I was on the other line, apparently the rep from GoDaddy that I was talking to initially, apparently he came back on the line. I wasn't there. I was on the other line. So he hung up my call. So I get an inbound text message from Daisy here at GoDaddy's advanced support. And here's the exchange. So the first two are going to be ones that I read to you already on this last upload. So, hey there, it's Daisy from GoDaddy's advanced support. Notice your call got disconnected. Just wanted to make sure you're getting the assistance that you need. I'm here to help via text and find a resolution together. No phone call is required. Reach out if you still need assistance, or disregard if everything is resolved. Thanks for choosing GoDaddy. I'm here to support you. If you'd like to opt out of all text messaging, reply stop, and we'll take it we'll take the hint. So I said this is a back and forth with GoDaddy that I'm gonna read off. My reply was, hi, and I'm sorry about that. I had another call come in that I had to take. My major issue was just that the domain forwarding for the www.themaverickpet.com is not working. It's pointed to the exact same website as www.wfrymedia, which has no problem working, except that it is not the one that I would prefer to forward to that particular website. I've tried on multiple devices, multiple browsers, both on and off Wi-Fi, to include in incognito/privacy mode, and the website just doesn't load. It goes to an error page. I have also had a couple of different friends try it out that live in different states, and it doesn't work for them. They get the same error messages. Would you have someone fix the issue, please? They should be able to look at my wfrymedia.com domain and find out what is the difference in the settings, keeping in mind that GoDaddy designed the website that themaverickpet.com was attached to. Her reply, have you tried with the private browser? Okay, so I know But I just answered that. I just answered that. It's there. And she had time to read through that before that stupid question was put through. But I didn't go there. I didn't go there. I replied, yes. That was my reply. That's it. Her reply to that, it says, seems like you have set up the wrong domain forwarding. Can I get a screenshot, please? Keep in mind, the day before this, I spent, I think it was like an hour and 41 minutes on the phone with GoDaddy, emailing screenshots and pictures and snippets, all that stuff I sent over to him. So she goes, seems like you have set up the wrong domain forwarding. Can I get a screenshot, please? I replied, I sent a number of screenshots yesterday of the error page on multiple devices in multiple browsers, with and without the private browsers. Is it not in the notes from yesterday? I was on the phone for more than an hour and a half. She replies, I understand that. However, I just need to see if the forwarding was set up correctly. That wording led me to believe that maybe I'm just understanding the question incorrectly. Okay, let me clarify. Because if the forwarding set up correctly, is she asking if I misspelled it on the back end in the GoDaddy back office, or what? So I replied, maybe I'm misunderstanding your question. Are you asking what shows up on the screen when www.themaverickpet.com is entered into a web browser? Or are you asking what is actually entered into the forwarding request located in the GoDaddy back office? Just to clarify, because I wanted to make sure it wasn't me. So that's my reply. Her reply, yes, what shows up on the screen. So with that, she also sends me a screenshot of the homepage of the website that web address should be going to. So she can get to it from her end. She says, is this what should open up? And sends that screenshot. Of course, that's correct. I'm like, awesome. So I send her a screenshot of what I'm looking at. It's an error page. Says this site cannot be reached. And I replied, yes, that is what should open up. Here's what opens up for everyone else that I've asked to check for me. And I send her that screenshot with the error message. Then also I put, that has popped up on at least 6 different households in 3 different states. I've sent those 2 texts back to back. So she replies with a web address for a DNS checker with the domain name is supposed to be forwarding on it. She says, please refer to the above link. Your DNS are propagating perfectly globally. You'll have to get this checked with the internet provider of the devices that are showing the error. And she sent me a page of their DNS checker. Okay. Still not working. Fine. So I reply, I'm on the phone with a family member in Arkansas currently and asked her to check for me also. She says that she got an error message on her cell phone and her desktop. Older person. So yeah, she's also sitting in front of a, old school desktop computer. Is GoDaddy saying that I have to check with every service provider in the world about their settings? Let me read this back to you. I'm on the phone with a family member in Arkansas and asked her to check for me also. She says that she got an error message on her cell phone and her desktop. Is GoDaddy saying that I need to check with every service provider in the world about their settings? A few minutes goes by. A few minutes goes by. What's that mean? What am I thinking she's doing? That's right, reading my text. So she's got an understanding of it. Her reply to that question I'm going to read off that last sentence one more time. Where's it at? Is GoDaddy saying that I need to check with every service provider in the world about their settings? Her reply, few minutes later. Third to the bottom. It's yes. Her reply is yes. We've tried to open the site in multiple devices from our end. It works perfectly. Is GoDaddy saying that I need to check with every service provider in the world about their settings? Yes, because it worked perfectly for us. It must be everybody else in the world. I can get that. I can get that. It's like that X. I mean, it's all your fault, right? It's not their fault. Everybody's saying in the world that the issue is this. Here's the problem. But it's you. Everybody says it's that, but it's you. I digress. So, her reply, yes, because we've tried to open the site in multiple devices on our end, and it works perfectly. I made one more reply after that. I said, okay, I'll pack up my laptop, and I'll drive out to Arizona next week to show GoDaddy what the rest of the world sees, which I fully intend on doing. And she replied, once again, I was just told to check with every internet service provider in the entire world and make sure their settings are correct so that this domain name is forwarding to this website correctly, because it's every other service provider in the world, not GoDaddy, with the issue. Her reply is, please, once you have it checked out by the internet providers, then you can reach out to us. So here's what I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you to help me out again. Because according to GoDaddy, I need to check with every flipping internet service provider in the entire world about their settings for www.themattresspet.com to make sure that their settings are correct. Here's a favor I'm going to ask. Let me know who your internet service provider is, wherever you're viewing from. Because I'm going to get a list. I'm going to print up that list. I don't need to know contact information, all that stuff. Just tell me who yours is and where you're located, where they're located at. Just put it in the comments down there. I'm going to share this with GoDaddy when I get over to their corporate offices. Because if this ain't the stupidest shit that I have ever heard in my entire life, and I ain't no spring chicken, I ain't no youngster. I'm definitely not new to customer service. Definitely not new to knowing how to handle certain things. And I don't know what is going on over there at GoDaddy where they're not the issue on this. It's everybody else in the entire world. How convenient is that? Somebody say something about accountability? Oh, it damn sure wasn't GoDaddy. I can tell you that. So, do me a favor. Wherever you're watching from, let me know who your internet service provider is in the comments. I'm not asking for any personal information, anything like that. Hey, I'm with Verizon in, so-and-so city, county, whatever. Hey, I'm with whoever in freaking Timbuktu, wherever. Just feel free to put it in the comments. Don't need any personal information, just the name of the service provider and the part of the world that you're watching from. And I'm gonna send that list to Godaddy, because they should be checking that. Better yet, if it's populated on their end and nobody else in the world, and they can use it perfectly fine, apparently, and they're the only ones, you would think, I would think, that they could take a look at the settings and say, okay, oh yeah, here's what it is. Because www.media.com goes to the exact same website without error, without problems. It does what it's supposed to do. The process on my end with www.themaverickpet.com, it's the same. You got your domain name and you got the web address of where you want it to forward to. On my end, both of those are the same. They're both the exact same. Outside of that, I'm out of it. It's your fault. Do something about it. So I'm going to ask politely, please, wherever you're watching from in the world, let me know who your internet service provider is and what part of the world that you're in. So I have a list of internet service providers that I'm supposed to contact. Because yes, Godaddy's corporate will definitely be hearing about this. Appreciate you taking the time to watch this couple of pretty long videos. It's a lot longer than normal anyways. But like I said, this was a little bit personal, so I had to give you a little bit more information with what I'm dealing with and the ignorance that is abound in this particular issue. So until next time, I'm going to be uploading a few videos that I've got recorded. Just need to do some editing. And I don't do a whole lot of editing, if you haven't noticed. It's one take, put it out there, and that's good enough. I'm not gonna make it look like a movie. I'm not a director or any of that crap. Just a regular guy, just like everybody else. You're just a regular person out here, and like I said, I don't own a movie studio. None of that stuff. I don't have no cameraman. I'm sitting here on my phone, in my car anyways, recording with my Galaxy here. So until next time, have a great day. Listen, do me that favor. Just go ahead and let me know the name of your internet service provider, or who it is, and what part of the country you're in. No personal information. Just here's who I connect to the internet with, and here's what part of the country that they are in, or here's what part of the world they are in. Okay? Have a great day. Take care. Be safe.